Hello everybody and welcome back to ETS Reacts, and today we're back with Liar Game episode 12, and I'm doing a different intro than what I usually do. Today you're getting Professor ETS explaining the contraband game. You're not getting Professor Akiyama, this ain't Laronia, this ain't Nirko, you're getting me explaining the contraband game to begin with. So first up, we are in the day country. We have dum-dum suckers, the 7 of them. They're going to lose their mind within the first 20 minutes of the game, probably. And then to step up, you got our sweet queen, Nao, who is going to rage bait some people. So I'm pumped to see the growth of Nao in this contraband game that you guys are all hyping up. So I'm ready to see the growth. I'm ready to see the rage baiting. And then we got fake boobies, Yuji Fukunaga. Step up from Nao. I'm excited to see how she plays in this, because really she's played the best liar game so far up to this point besides Akiyama. So I can't wait to see how Yuji interacts in this contraband game, and is she going to be put out of her misery by our new Rat King, new person that makes Akiyama sweat. All you guys in the comments hyping him up. Our new Prince King Daddy Overthrower YOKOYA. Let's see what this man's all about today in this episode. And there's 4 cases that I believe can happen, right? Because we have this card, and we had this path that we have to travel up an elevator across the border into the different country to go to the bank, and we have a card. So I think the card's going to come into play. People trying to steal it, maybe offering money to get their card, etc. Third country, can we break into the third country? Lots of thoughts running through my head. Sitting here trying to strategize for the last week of how I could try to overcome these rules. To be honest, I didn't think about it nearly enough as what I probably should have. And am I missing out on anything else here? No, I basically wrote all the cases, but that's boring as hell to go over. Yep. Oh, the evil Naos. The evil Nao, when the voice acting from last episode, when that happened, peak. I'd love to see some more like chibi-esque Naos like that, where she's evil going like ha ha ha. Anyway, get rid of that thing. And let's move on to the episode 12. Let's wait no more and let's get it. The day side. The episode title is YOKOYA. Today's the day that I've been waiting for, that you in the comments have been hyping up, the contraband game, YOKOYA. He's better than Light Yagami. He's better than Akiyama. Let's see if that's the case. We get to find out today. Anyway, I didn't really think about this. It is an individual plus a team game, because you can go into debt, like you can lose your 100 million, but if your team wins, like if all of your team takes out their amount of cash that's in their bank and the opposition isn't able to, you still get a big payday, minus if you lose all of your 100 million because you suck at the interrogation process. Who's gonna be up first? Why are they so focused on the order? Why does it matter? Do they think like the big dogs, like baseball, the big dogs are up to bat first, you know? You got your third hole is kind of like the main guy, your leadoff, you know, a guy that you know is reliable. Like, do they think this is like a baseball lineup here? Like the top dogs go first? I think the top dogs would want to go last to see how the game goes, but she went away from the strategy meeting? Huh, she went to the bathroom. Do we think she's telling the truth? Now, if it was 3 or 4 episodes ago, I would have been like, hands up, there's no way in hell she would have lied. And she probably didn't lie here either. And to be honest, like, I guess it shows that she's not nervous, or maybe it does show that she's nervous. Because I was like, man, she doesn't care about the strategy meeting. She feels free enough to go to the bathroom during the strategy meeting, or she was just so nervous that she had to go to the bathroom. I don't know. Could be either one of those. Is she gonna volunteer herself first? It looks that way. What do you think? I think she gets cooked right away. I think she gets absolutely cooked on the first go around. And it might be a good learning experience for all the dum-dum suckers, Akiyama, and fake tits. Surefire way to win. It's going to be another truth game strategy here. Let's see what the truth game's all about. Nao's thought process, it's really unique. It's awesome. It's what makes her character, like, you want to root for her, right? Because it's the most ideal thought process that an individual can have. It's just that it's not the way the world is. Like, it's the complete opposite of how you thrive in the real world. Yeah, that was very much what I thought her thought process was going to be. She took 1 million the first time. She ain't taking anything this time. So it's basically like they can't take any of your money, but to me it's like if you never take any of your money, then the opposition just gets your money from the bank. So I wonder what her thought process is with that, but I know what her thought process is here, because if they say 100 million, you get 50 million, and you don't have the risk of like losing anything, so you can keep your 100 million at all times, and then you can maybe add up to like pay off your debt that they still have. Is kind of what I see her thought process as, and then just giving up the money to them. But yeah, 50 million. This is basically the process I just went through in my head. Yeah, and she's basically saying if we have 5 turns and each time we don't take anything, and you just have to pray each time you go, you get a different person. But you have to think they go back and they talk. Oh, I sat with Kanzaki Nao. This is what happened. I guessed 100 million. She didn't take anything. She seems like this type of person that won't take anything or thinks of this strategy and isn't going to move from it. So let her pass. But then that's kind of where the mind games have to come in. Next time, do you take 100 million? Or that's where they think, oh, no, she's going to take 100 million next time. That's where this all just comes down to the mind games. But there has to be some effective communication between the team of that person. You're going to have to get a note wall like this up. If you could, like, ask Laronia or Nirko, like, can I get a whiteboard? And then just, like, write all 9 participant names up and just, like, go to town on each interaction they all have. It's the only way you win as a team, I think. I don't think anyone's reacting because when you dangle a carrot in front of the horse, right, it runs as fast as possible. And the liar game's dangling billions of yen in front of all these people, and 50 million doesn't seem so sweet anymore. You know what I mean? 50 million feels like $2 to us. Like $2 to me is like 50 million to them right now, because they're being offered almost 2 billion yen. Like, people would think 50 million's nothing. They think it's a penny on the side of the road, even though now we'll pick up that dime and turn it into the police. Yeah. Report back to Professor Daddy Akiyama. Yes. Do we have a whiteboard over there? Is that a whiteboard or a photo or picture? Laronia. He looks like freaking dead with that mask with dark eyes. See, this is where to me I'm like, something has to happen with this path where you can take an alternate path somewhere, because they're so focused in on like showing us this path every episode, where I'm like, if it was that big of a deal, or if it wasn't that big of a deal, they wouldn't show us with this like chess piece moving to the elevator, up the elevator, onto the corridor, past the border, into the bank. Like, there has to be some other secret way that you can work around to, like, see the amount that a person has withdrawn. It also, I thought of this when I was editing my last video, is it reminds me of I don't know if you guys growing up played like the mini clips game where it had that block and you could only like move it. It would like go and then like on the side and then you would have like this little something like this right here where you could like roll up onto it and it would like create another bridge across somewhere. And then at the end it was like a hole that you had to get into. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? What's that game called? Can't remember it, but it was fun in like 5th grade when you're in class or like middle school in the middle of class. Good times. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. My briefcase will stay empty. I will make them think it's full. They're so locked into this process though. It just screams like wee woo wee woo in my head of there is something coming down the road with this path. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. No way. No way, she's trying to learn from the Akiyama because Akiyama was like, yeah, we were just like tossing around. I could kind of hear the cash going around. So her strategy is literally like, like she's lugging around like freaking a 50-pound bowling ball from the downsizing game or whatever. This person's going to be like, what the hell? Especially if this is YOKOYA. Could you imagine if this is YOKOYA and your first girl is Nao going like trying to like fake lug $0 into here? Oh, so all of them can see the inspection room? Interesting. So it's more of like from the inspection room, you can't see anything outside of that, but we weren't in the day and the night area, obviously, so we didn't know that we could see into the inspection room. Now everybody else that goes knows that they can see you. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so funny because now she's just like lying. And this is like total rage bait to me. Like, could you imagine if you're Yokuya sitting right here? And it was the long haired dude, which to me, he looks like Jesus Christ. And it's like, I don't really think this guy's Yokuya. I could be wrong, but to me, he doesn't feel Yokuya to me. So it's just like, but if it was Yokuya, you'd be like, this is total rage bait. Like, you are acting so poorly that I know this briefcase is light as hell. You don't have anything in it. You know what I mean? Dun 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 dun. Just sit there like staring you straight in your eyes, just waiting for you to crack. Like he's just gonna stare at you the whole time. Read her like a book. Read her like a book. You were way too bad at acting. Wait, they can all hear it? They can all hear the pass? Zero! Zilch! There's nothing! I like this. It's like announcing in like a boxing match or something. Like we were staring at each other kind of back and forth. Nao was way too easy to read because she's honest, naive Nao, even though she was lying right there. She was trying her best acting wise, but you know what? It was just straight rage bait, but it didn't really even work. But anyway, it was like a boxing match announcing back and forth. Nirko was all pumped up for his team. But what is she carrying? Zilch! Nothing! I don't know, maybe because you're acting stink. It's the simplest idea anyone could have. Akiyama is always ore farming against the wall. Interesting. He was doing this earlier too, right? When he was standing up against this, I think it's the same exact wall, but he's just like staring over into the country of night. He's just trying to analyze this, and he does it a lot, right? Like in the minority vote, he did it a lot too, where he just sat in the back and he just watched everyone interact. And it's a really smart tactic by him, because if you watch them, you can try to pick up signs of who's the ringleader, who's telling people to do what are people's confidence levels, who are high on confidence, who's chilling, acting like there's no care in the world, who's pacing up and down, back and forth, worried as all get out, who's coming up with the ideas, talking the most, like all that stuff, right? It might have been 50-50, because it's like the awful performance immediately makes me go, ain't no way. That's light as all get out. So pass. Because there's no reason to guess 10 million. Because if you guess 10 million, it has to be like less than 10 million. So you're like, I'll just pass. I'll let them take an insignificant amount. So I'm not going to let her take my cash from my third-party account by guessing some insignificant 10 million. Yeah. 2.7 billion stashed in our bank, right? If you took nothing from that, you're basically giving all 9 of them 2.7 billion, right? Not individually, but as a team. Then I'll play Inspector next. No, because if this is Yokuya, he's like expecting this. So come out fast, come out strong, like go and steal 100 right off the bat. Who's gonna be an inspector? Quite a predictable beginning, agreed? That comment right there really makes me think, path. Gotta be a different path. I'm going back to the same point because it's the only thing in my head right now is there's like 2 or 3 things that stick out to me. The path, they're showing it over and over again. The card. Somehow, can you steal a card? Can you get your hands on somebody's card? Can you infiltrate the other country and like steal some cards? I don't know. Can you get into the third-party Switzerland bank account? Those are really the 3 things that I think of. Oh, this guy's gonna shit the bed. He's a dumb sucker. Uh-oh, we have the old bald guy who is a little gangstery. Got the mean tat. It's not empty. It's not empty. He's gonna say pass, and then he's gonna have 100 million in there. These guys are just gonna get absolutely bullied the first like 10 to 15 rounds. What was this tattoo again? Oh, no, dude. I'm like, people aren't even talking. Like, you're supposed to have a conversation, but I guess you can't like force somebody else to talk. This is what is bad about this. Like, what he did was literally the worst thing to do, because you had this like preset mindset before you even walked into the inspection room of pass. And if you have a preset mindset of what you're gonna say, you're gonna fail this game. You're gonna lose so quick. All your money is gonna end up on the other country. Oh, I love Nirko. He announces like crazy. I hope he goes crazy and he's like, oh my god, and he stole 100 million. It would be nuts. I want to see him go bananas. Win 100 million. He's got 100 million in cash! Yeah, dude, that was so predictable. That's what I was telling you. No. See, I just don't know if this is where when I think of Yokuya right now and I go Akiyama Yokuya, if this is Yokuya's plan and he's already got the whole team behind him and he's kind of already orchestrating everything, then he's already on a superior level than Akiyama, because I feel like Akiyama has a hard time like getting all the 9 or I guess it'd be 8 other people in that group to kind of rally behind his strategy, or he like doesn't really step out front and he's like, all right guys, I'm taking the lead, this is the strategy I'm thinking of. And I'm really thinking, does Yokuya do that? Is he able to connect better? Like, does he have a little bit of like Nao's social skills? Because if you add Nao's social skills to Akiyama, that would make the like most complete human on earth or ever to live. That's because someone said one thing in this room and you were like, oh, no one's ever going to take anything for the first 5 or 6 rounds. Oh god, and this is gonna be bad too, because if anyone lets 100 million go by, Fukunaga is gonna beat your ass. Oh my god, you're the one who said they tried the no risk tactic. That doesn't mean you just walk into the inspection room and you're just like, oh, they're definitely not taking any money, because that's what Nao did. 今言えるのは膠着状態にはならなかったってことだ。次が大事だ。なぜならここからは積極的に金を運んでいかなければならないんだからな。さあ次。So do you think Akiyama's comment there was on purpose? We need to get serious about taking money from the ATM. So now he's just like feeding thoughts into them. So now they're gonna go take 100 million and he's just gonna go see if they're going to be able to perfectly guess 100 million, and then he's going to be like, damn, there is someone over there who has this crazy strategy brain. Uh-oh, who got rock? It's our accountant. He's going to go steal 100 million. Oh, he's deciding the rest of the order. And I feel like whenever Akiyama goes into the inspection room, that's when Yokuya will be there. It'll be Yokuya and Akiyama in the inspection room together, and it'll be lit. That's how I know it'll be Yokuya. How much do I take? 100 million? It's red hair. We replaced Mohawk with red hair like skateboard bro. California guy. What'd he take? I feel like he didn't take anything. I feel like he didn't take anything if he got best. No, he didn't take 100 million. Wow. Wow, I can't believe he just didn't listen to Akiyama at all. I honestly thought this was going to be 100 million, but instead it's 0 because he still wanted to feel out and kind of try to feel out the opposition, see what they're thinking. And he thought, oh, he's definitely going to think I'm taking 100 million, so I'm going to go empty and I'm going to get 50 million out of this guy. That was crazy good. And if this is all from Yokuya so far, this guy's special. No, not Yuji again. Why are you freaking out? No way. This is so bad for team morale having Yuji around. If like every time someone loses, Yuji's gonna just come and beat the living crap out of him. Someone get control of Yuji. Like, don't let him start punching everybody. Mirko's like, wow, your group is absolutely horrendous. He's like, I've been watching Yokoya cook for the last 3 games and you've been dealing with this garbage? Well, yeah, we have been. We have a bunch of dumb suckers. And then we have Fake Titty, Yuji Fukunaga, who just loves beating up people. And then we have our sweet queen, who just is so innocent, so naive, but growing. And then we have Akiyama, which really, doesn't that just speak to how, like, goated Akiyama is? Like, how hard he's, like, throwing everybody on his back and carrying them? Akiyama's the only one not doing anything at each other's throats. And, like, what happened to the truth game? We're all going to be here together, doing... we're going to escape this together. We're going to follow Nao. She's taking the lead. Who's this guy? I was like, what the hell? Who's this bro? I've never seen him in my life. Has he been here the whole time? He acted like it was a strategy, but that's just an excuse. Chickened out to protect his own neck. So he protected his own neck because he could risk not losing any money there, basically. Because by him taking nothing and that person guessing 100 million, he gets 50 million of free money. So then he's in his Switzerland bank account, he's up to 150 yen, and that's basically just free money that that he didn't even have to take any risk of losing. It's very true. That's what makes a contraband game so fun. It's essentially a game of chicken. It is. It really is. It's like, who has the guts to hold on the longest, or like who has the balls to go and take 100 million like every single time and just like roll the dice and just sit there and be casual and then just really not give a fuck, right? Like, no matter what happens, if you lose the 100 million, if you win the 100 million, you just have to sit there and just like have the same reaction every time. Because if you do that, then that just like starts effing with people's heads, because you're like, wait, this guy literally doesn't care if he loses 100 million, or if he loses all of his money within the Switzerland bank account, or even if he wins, he like doesn't have any reaction. Like, this guy, he must be insane. Like, he scares me. Like, he's not human. Oh no, double chin. All the dum-dums are gonna lose so quick. That's what I was like. The first 15 rounds, we're just gonna get boned over and over again. Our day. That's because all of them are chickens, because they don't want to go doubt 100 million, because if he has 0 in there, then he's giving away 50 million. They're just all chickens. 100 million! Like, you never learn anything? We've been through this. This is at least the second guy. He took 0, like, all of them. Just look at all their body languages. They're doing a good job. Like, the double sweat, like, shaking in my boots. Please guess 100. Please doubt me 100 million so I get free 50 million. Pass. Like, no one has the balls to take anything? I still can't believe that no one listened to Akiyama when he said, we better start using the ATM. And I was like, oh shit, everyone's going to listen to Akiyama. They're going to go and take money from the ATM, and then they're going to doubt us 100 million, and then we're going to lose. But instead, no one listens to him. And I'm like, all of you guys were there for the minority game, weren't you? I'm pretty sure maybe you didn't see him all in action to the very end. But, I mean, Yuji did, and you'd think Yuji to be like, hey, listen to him. Or like you didn't see him in the downsizing game where he basically 180 turned the whole game for Nao to win, and all these dumb suckers just sit there and they don't do anything? They don't listen to him?
ちょっと待てよ。向こうは2億運んでセーフティーリードだぜ。普通この場面でリスクを負ってくるかな。怖いんだろ。よ。次の検査官は俺。
Here we go. We get to meet Yokuya. Yokuya. What's crazy is Yokuya is literally going to come because he's going to think that the next inspector is going to be their top dog after all this like suffering has happened for the first 3 or 4 rounds. And so he's like, I know they've suffered too much. The big dog is going to come in now, right? 3rd, 4th time, he's going to be like, enough's enough, I'm coming in. And that's when Yokuya will step in as well. Because we haven't seen... Have we seen my 3 main culprits? I can't remember. All I know is the like ghost-looking guy and the like old man. And then was it somebody else? I don't remember. I know I picked 3, but I just remember the top 2. I really think it's a ghost-looking guy. Oh, nope, it wasn't Yokuya. I thought the inspector carried it in. What? What? Did he pocket? No, that's insane. And if Yokuya saw this, then he knows right away that Akiyama is the main dog of the group. Because you know what he did? I think he pocketed the 1 million that Nao won last game. And he pocketed it, and then he just like threw it on the ground, and that guy was like so nervous trying to play everything correct that he thought he dropped 1 million, which right away screams that he took money. So you go doubt 100 million, and then anything underneath that you still win. And so now this guy's screwed because he already gave it away, unless he's great at acting too. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. That's what, when you guys were all like, man, Nao, she's learned, she's growing, all this stuff. When I was going back to episode 9, was it? When she was crying in the corner. It was like, it's this exact thing, what he says right here. People can keep up and act as long as they got a script. And it's the same thing with Nao. Like, she can keep up and act as long as she's got a script. Now, I think she's growing. Like, she's definitely had growth in these last 3 episodes. And I'm excited to see her grow even more. But that was my point. Episode 9. It strays from that. The truth comes out. This is mine. That briefcase ain't empty. It ain't empty. Doubt 100 million. What a crazy strategy. Do we think it was actually Nao's money, or is it just like actually his? 100 million. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, it was awfully reckless though, because if you were like in that briefcase, he could have just been like, bro, it's locked up. Like, you really think I would have spilled it? And if I spilled it, would I really spill just 1 million? It'd be all over the floor. It's 100 million. It was reckless. And if anyone had a brain for a second, it's just that like sheer reaction of like, oh shit, did I actually drop it? Which like, you either get 2 reactions out of that right away, like the 0.5 second reaction of like, oh shit, did I actually drop something? Or it's that look of like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't have anything in here. You know, it's like that 0.5 second reaction of that. And you could guess it off of that. It was just that guy's reaction was extreme.
それならそれでよかったと思ってる。俺がやりたかったのはダウと1億をコールすることだったんだから。何よそれ。夜の国の連中はなんでシャーシャーと1億運べると思う？ 昼の国の奴らはリスクを怖がるチキン。
Yeah, they have a leader over there saying they're chicken. They're chicken, man. They want to pull out quick. They don't want to take the hard road, right? Like, we're taking the hard road. We're being aggressive. We're going to take 100 million every time. They're chickens. That's exactly what they're saying.
だからダウト1億をコールしなければ。
To put a little seed of doubt over there, right? Of they're not all chickens, right? There's one of them that ain't a chicken, and now it's like, can this really rally the group to make them not chickens anymore and have some doubt kind of creep in on that side?
昼の国だって度胸がある。それを知らしめれば今の悪い流れは止められるのさ。
素晴らしい。この短い時間でこのゲームのエッセンスを理解している。
That he is. He's more brilliant than Yokuya. Yokuya ain't got nothing on him. He ain't even his left nut.
なかなかでしょ。秋山真一。
Akiyama Shinichi.
横屋のいいライバルになりそうですね。
Huh. Old fart here. I think this is one of my candidates for Yokuya. This is one. I can't wait to see how this goes down because I think he's in my top 2 candidates for Yokuya right now. What we think? I think he's putting on a good act here. I'm not convinced because I really think Yokuya would be the same age-ish as Akiyama just for the plot, you know? But I don't want to, like, make that bias and, like, cloud my vision to thinking it won't be the older man. But he's definitely second on my list, right? Innocent old man. It happened to me in the minority game where I was like, it's either a woman or it's the old man. And I couldn't doubt it because that old man's story in the minority game where he was like talking about his family and how they're all were going to kill themselves or something because his business went down. I was like, this sob story sounds too sob story. It might be that guy. Who was there again? Oh, it was Baseball Bro, right? And he might have taken 50 million though. He's like, you know what? I won't take 0. I won't take 100. So, but I'll take 50 right in the middle. Oh, let's go. Let's go. The seed of doubt. It worked. Akiyama shaking up the group. Yokuya has lost reins of control a little bit. Or maybe, big brain theory, that's what Yokuya wants us to think. We think that's the case? I don't know. Let's keep watching. We win again. It's just like Nippon Sangoku, episode 12. I just finished editing it, and it's what Taria did with us, right? Tarius, we were a starving dog. Tarius threw us a little bone. We got all happy, wagging our tail, thinking, you know what? We could do this. Let's go get 2 bones. Let's go get 3 bones. We're getting ahead of ourselves, right? And then guess what? The rug gets pulled out from underneath of us, and we're back to a starving dog, maybe even more starving than before. That's why you gotta keep perspective, keep locked in, keep the blinders on. That was probably true. I love Akiyama. He's just like always hands in the pockets, and like you can never see his eyes or like expression or anything. Just makes him impossible to read and give him this like sick aura. I wish I had that aura where you're just like, I could never have that aura. Yuji, literally everyone who's walked through that door, she's literally berated every single one with a punch in the face or like you're shit. It's not a bad strategy, but then I talked about earlier, people will just like catch on. And by the way, where is Nao during all this? Like, where is she? What's she doing? She went to the bathroom earlier, sus. She's not been around for any of these. Team bonding or even in the video cam earlier, was she there? Like, she's not been around, so has Akiyama sent her out on some, like, special mission to find a different path? I don't know, I'm obsessed with the pass. Or has she ran into someone on the Team of the Night side when she went to the bathroom earlier? Yokuya, and something happened?
次の検査官俺なんだけど検査官はあらかじめダウトの金額を決めるわけにはいかない
You guys just have to read the room, like make up some brilliant plan like Akiyama, or be able to try to read the room or the situations or like where the game's at or like how hardcore you want to play as a chicken.
では昼の国の検査官は検査ルームへ。
とりあえず行きな。私たちで考えておくから。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this Ghost Man? I think this is him. I think this is Yokuya.
どうした
What's wrong? The next smuggler.
この密輸人の人、
What?
他の人と
Here he is. Here's Yokuya. He's a little different. You know, if now I was saying it, I feel like it's true. Even though usually sometimes, not usually sometimes, that doesn't make no sense. Sometimes the stuff that she says, it's like the exact opposite. But that's usually when we think stuff's going well for us, or we think we're going to win or we're going to lose, and then the complete opposite happens.
ちょっと
But when she's talking about somebody else, you know, this is Yokuya.
うまく言えないん
And she has great social skills, right? Reading people, everything else.
ですけど。
ほう、神崎直、気づきましたよ、横谷に。
Here he is, Yokuya. I knew it was the ghost looking dude. Ghost looking bro. Never got outside, never had any friends, just played with white lab rats like they were his toys, like they were his minions to do whatever he wants them to do. What the hell? You're just gonna giggle at us with your little pet rat? Alright, what do we think Yokuya took? 100 million, 0 million, 50 million. I don't see the plot of taking 50 million though. I don't see the plot of taking anything that isn't 0 or 100. I don't see the reason of taking anything in between. Unless he's already thought of like a brilliant strategy to have 0 and then he somehow already smuggled it to hit the night side. He's already found a different path, so you can go 0 here, but he's actually smuggling 100 million. I just thought of this. So you can withdraw any amount that you want, but you can only put 100 million in the briefcase. So if you do find a different path, you can smuggle all the cash underneath, and then at some point you can just start taking like the minimum amount of like a 0, and you just take 0, 0, 0 when you're just smuggling the cash through a different route.
随分長いな。もう10分だぞ。
Oh, so Yokuya is the inspector here.
何してんだあいつ
パス。検査官はパスを宣言。果たしてトランクの中身は
It's just so hard to guess because you're like, it's either 0 or 100. It's 50-50 chance. So, but you just knew, at least that's what I felt. Like you knew Yokuya was, they weren't going to guess what Yokuya had. I mean, I don't like feel the aura off of that move alone, other than he just guessed wrong.
何やってんだてめえ。
俺は制限時間ギリギリまで探りを入れてからだって確信を持ったからパスしたそれが裏目だったそれだけだよ
Yeah.
結局安全策じゃねえかよ。やめて福永さん。菊沢さん、検査ルームでどういう。
I honestly don't think he was trying to play it safe here. I think he was honestly trying to read Yokuya. And I don't blame him there. Like, that's what you go there to do. You go to spend the 10 minutes to try to read him, to try to get a grip, to try to work your mind out, right? You don't even have to speak. You just sit there, read body language, try to get a grasp on what he's doing. And I don't blame this guy. He actually did a decent job. Like, he's the first person that kind of did what I would have done.
やりとりがあったんですか。
まあいろいろ質問した
Oh,
り
he did ask him a bunch of questions. So he talked? I can't wait to hear this. This conversation.
何か違うって感じしませんでした。
違うまあ俺が探りを入れたのにボロを出さなかったわけだから多
ただものじゃないかも。
自分のチキンを隠すために無理やり相手を持ち
I don't think that's the
だ
case.
ったらお前はちゃんとやるんだろうな。次はお前が密輸人だぞ。
おー
I hope Yokuya is her inspector. It would be hilarious. Or Yuji's.
額は5001万。
なんだその半端な額。
今までのゲームを振り返ってみな。
So if you do smuggle that many and someone guessed 50 million, that you would still get one over him.
検査官のコールって
パス。パス。パス。パス。
パス。パスが5人。
5 people have
ダ
passed.
ウト1億。
100 million.
ダウト。
50 million.
ダウトは1億と5000万。もしこの3つしかコールしないとすれば、5001万運べば、ダウト1億をコールされない限り密輸は成功する。
Then just take 100 million. That's where the carrying 50 to me, it's worthless. It's because if someone guesses above that, even if they say doubt 75 million, then your 50.01 is worthless. So it's either go big or go home. I don't get any other number.
秋山さんはどうですか？
みんながいいならそれでいいよ。
昼の国の密輸人は検査
She's definitely gonna lose. I just think Yuji's definitely gonna lose.
福永さん。
任せな。
Yes! 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 I can't wait for Fukunaga to just get absolutely destroyed by Rat Bro. He kind of looks like a rat. That's probably the point of him having rats. By the way, the animation of this rat is absolute ass cheeks. It looks like a little stuffed animal.
次の検査官。さっきのやつだ。レンチャンかよ。
なんなんだこいつ。なんでネズミ持ってんだ
She's probably a hard one to read. You're like, what the hell is going on here? It's like bald, girl, dude, belly ring.
ね
50.0, doubt 50.01 million.
あんた名前
That'd be
は
absolutely nuts, wouldn't it?
彦って言います。よろしく福永さん。
How does he know his name? How is that possible? Was it literally just from the time that we met him outside? Did we say Fukunaga's name? Or when they enter the room, do you say Fukunaga's here? I think that might be the case.
なんで私の名前を
Yeah.
僕ね、超能力者なんです。
はあ
I'm psychic. I know that you got from out of the bank 50.01 million.
突然何言い出すんだ
いろいろできますよ。でも一番得意な。
Clairvoyance. So what he's trying to do here is he's just trying to literally manipulate once he guessed 50.01 million, because he's going to have thought of the same strategy. He's going to go 5 people have passed, one person has said doubt 50 million, which maybe he told that person to do, and then Akiyama did 100. And so he's going to be like, well, now she's going to think that I'm going to say doubt 50 million, so I'm going to say doubt 50.01 million just for shits and gigs.
のは投資。だからトランクの中身なんか
Your
すぐに分かっ
briefcase,
ちゃいます。
50.01 million. Because if Fukunaga thought of this strategy, you really don't think Akiyama or Yokuya didn't think of this either? I mean, Fukunaga is above average character, but if Hidashi thought of it, then ain't no way Yokuya didn't think of it.
面白い当てられるもんなら当ててみろよ
だ
Oh my god, she's gonna poop her pants when... Oh, I can't wait till this camera turns around and we just see the, like, it's gonna be the red panel with the, like, white lines going down. It's gonna be like, face. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
5001万。
Ah!
なんとも中途半端な額
The inspector declares a truly bizarre amount of 50.01 million.
宣言果たしてトランクの中身は5001万
Whoa!
2人のダウトで昼の国の密輸を阻止しました
何者
Wah.
どんなヘマやったんだよ。
ヘマなんかやってないわよ 私は一部の好きだって見せなかった。
That's what I went and said earlier.
男あっさりこう言ったわ。
We need Akiyama.
投資したって。
I've seen into your case with clairvoyance, and now guess what? She said it to everybody else. She should have never said this to other people, because now everyone is going to be in their head doubting it's the same thing that Akiyama did to their side is exactly what Yokoya just did in an even more devastating way to our side, because we got a bunch of peanut brains over here.
投資？そんなの嘘に決まってるって。
次の検査官のターン。私はパスを宣言。密輸人のトランクの中は空だった。
Do you think he's doing this on purpose for Nao? Like, anytime Nao is inspector, he's just gonna go empty briefcase, because he can already read who Nao is as a person, and he probably like respects her as a person, just like Akiyama.
だがその直後、あの人の能力を信じさせる展開が待っていた。
Can he go every time as the inspector? And can Akiyama go every time? Like, that's what I was saying earlier, right? You just collect the cards of everybody and you just go start scanning, or you just like withdraw you withdraw your whole amount, stash it within there, and then the same person can just go and fill up the briefcase.
またあいつか。次の検査官も横やだ。投資能力があるから検査官はあいつ一人でやるってか。
He really wants Akiyama. I hope this episode gives us enough time for, it's probably going to be, this episode's going to be like Akiyama sitting down in the chair, Yokoya right across from him, and that's how we're going to get cliffhang this episode.
いくらにすればいい
5000、2万でいいんじゃない？
That honestly probably isn't that bad, but I think a middle of the road number sucks, because you can just go down 100 million and then you're screwed. It's either 0 or 100. I swear to God, if he guessed 50.25 million, I don't get how he could guess that. How could you guess it up to the decimal place? 50.25 million. Ain't no way he gets this.
さっきよりちょびっとだけ多いね。ダウト5000。
Huh. Do we actually think he didn't listen to Fukunaga and he got 50.02 million instead of the 0.25? Or did I just read that wrong the first time?
2万。
Wow, and is he literally just basing this off of, like, let's go back. I want to see what. Oh no, so she said 20,000. So that is what he took. Which, that's way more sus. So what I was thinking would have been 50 million and 250,000. That's what I would have taken. Not just an extra 10,000. I see it so clearly. It's a teeny bit more than last time. And then you wait, right? You see his reaction, and there's like a couple more sweat beads, a gulp, and that's where he's like, shit, I'm right. It is a little bit more. And he goes, 50.02 million. Like, that's the only thing I can see of how he's able to get this right without just extreme plot armor. But, I mean, this just totally destroys the morale of the whole group, of the whole day group. They literally think he's clairvoyant now, or clairvoyant. No way, he keeps doing this? How is this possible? Someone explain to me, how is this possible? How does he keep getting it right on the dot? I don't even think Akiyama could do this. Get it right on the dot over and over again? Just send in the big boys. Just send in Akiyama every time now, because we're screwed if we don't. I don't understand how he's getting this right on the money every time. Literally right on the money, right on the dollar. with 7 rounds behind us. The country of Night has 490.04 million. 125.
横谷さんのせいで大きなリードを許してしまっています。
で次は
Akiyama,
俺だ。
you're our last hope, Akiyama. Please, please do something out there. Please, we need you.
秋山さん、何か策はありますか？
秋山をもってしても打つ手なしか。
じゃあ横谷が検査官の時は密輸をしないってのは？
は
トランクを空にするってことだよ。
ダメよ
Yeah, we gotta take money. We have to.
そんな消極策。
当面の措置だよ。それに次は秋山だ。向こうも秋山が安全策取ってくるとは思わないって。
No. He's gonna guess Akiyama didn't take anything.
でもその作戦も
あなた、さっき1億阻止した人ですね。
Pass. The voice acting there of the whisper, a pass.
あなた、さっき1億阻止
But I hate that Akiyama wasted this turn doing somebody else's idea. Like, what is he doing here?
した人ですね。
Why is he like choking out his rat? He's like. Pass. No way. That was.
あなた、さっき1億阻止した人ですね。
Burn.
この時私たちが勝てる道は完全に閉ざされた。そう思った。けれど打開策は意外な人物
From someone unexpected. From Blondie?
次の検査官、俺と変わってくれない？
けどなんで？
ちょっとすごいこと。
Something amazing. Blondie's gonna come in clutch?
ダウト1億。
おお、昼の国の検査官ダウト1億を宣言。果たしてどうか？
ああバカ。なんでバカなんですか？
向こうは4億近くリードしてんのよ。もう1円だ。
What? That's exactly everyone is thinking. They're not gonna smuggle a single 100 million.
菊沢1億円ゲット。よっしゃー。見事夜の国の密輸を阻止しました。
やったよかった。ダウト1億の
Yeah, great job, man. He's like, look at me, yeah.
こうなったらもう密輸で金を取るのは諦めて検査官のターンでがっちり向こうの金奪おうぜ。
なるほど。マネーを獲得するのは密輸だけじゃない。夜の国の密輸を阻止してもマネーは入るんだ。
Yeah, that's true too, but I just think like having a set in stone strategy is like the worst possible way to go about it.
まあそれもあくまで向こうのトランクの中を読み切る方法があれば。
Like, to me, I still would go back to like the whiteboard and having individual like tallies and notes on like each person and their kind of how they've reacted, interactions have gone, how they sat, just like stuff like that on the board and see like little differences each time and try to pin that on if they have money, if they don't have money, and kind of try to go by that through the rounds.
ところがさ、俺気づいちゃったんだよ。夜の国の密輸を確実に阻止する方法に。
What? This guy? So I don't know why, but I just go straight to doubting blonde hair guy. I just go straight to, so we know Yokuya has been in there playing inspector quite a bit. Do you think he would have had a talk with this guy the last time around and been like, hey, come over to my side, let us win all this money? You see how it's going. I'm clairvoyant. There ain't no way you guys beat me. You see the morale of your team? Come over to my side. I'll let you win 100 million. I'll convince everybody on your team that you've seen something, that you've got it, and then like help me just win all this money. Like get them to do my game plan for the next 15 turns, and we'll just like rake up all this money, and I'll give you a certain cut out of it for you to pay your debt and an extra 100 million from this. Like that's the only thing I can think of. And then maybe he screws him over later. I don't know, but there's just no way that blonde hair guy who's been a part of the Dum Dum Sucker crew has thought up of some plan over YOKOYA. I'm sorry, I just can't believe that. I just can't believe it. And while I think this was a really good episode, one, just because we got introduced to YOKOYA, and then we've just seen his like bizarre clairvoyancy of how the hell is he guessing 50.01. Like, I can get the original thought process of it, and like if Fukunaga thought of it, then you know, freaking Yokuya or Akiyama is gonna think of the same plan. And so I get that one, but then the 50.02, the 90.02, like, how is he getting to all this? Like, we're not getting the conversations in there, and that's also why I kind of think he's made a deal with blonde hair guy here, because you can't hear the conversations with him. And he said, and we were there, where he sat there and he had a 10-minute conversation with Yokuya, and if he keeps going the whole time with a 10-minute conversation each time, makes me think traitor. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Did you guys enjoy it? What did you think of Yokuya finally showing up, him being the rat guy, the ghost guy from last episode, who was my #1 culprit? And if you guys enjoyed the reaction, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'd love to welcome you to the ETS Reacts community. If you've been here from day one, I appreciate you. If you're joining just from this video, it's awesome for you to be here. Can't wait for you to enjoy more videos with us, and thank you for watching to the very end, and I'll see you next time.